A narcissist will regret every cruel thing they do to you. Dealing with narcissists can be difficult, but 10 simple techniques described in this video will help them to rethink their behavior. First, accept your fantastic life. Starting your best life separately is the most successful way to deal with a narcissist and get them to consider their damaging actions. This means surrounding yourself with people who actually love you and treat you with respect instead of using you for personal benefit. See yourself as the protagonist of your own narrative, not as a background player in theirs. Rather than feel bad about developing in your life, spend time with friends, engage in fun activities, and give your happiness top priority. You know you deserve better, and that your happiness is worth giving top attention. Breathe for a moment, then start living your best life free from them. This is a strong approach to say that their nasty behavior won't determine your well-being. Your happiness comes first and needs to be given top priority right now. 2. Work to be a more compassionate person than they are. Narcissists will sacrifice others in order to reach their goals. Outshine them with deeds of generosity and compassion to make them regretful of their nasty behavior. Rising beyond their negativity might help them to overcome their insecurities and self-centeredness. You cannot always be a flawless saint. That is an unreal aspiration. Try just to be nice wherever you can. It will take some time, but finally they will see that their nastiness has no effect on you. Furthermore, the difficult events you have gone through with them have helped you to grow emotionally resilient and wise. Focus on your own development. It will help you to keep calm even in the case of a demanding narcissist. 3. Show confidence by clearly stating oneself without second thought. When dealing with a narcissist, one should approach them proactively. You clearly show that you will not accept their mistreatment by being strict and refusing to be swayed or intimidated. Often presenting themselves as victims, narcissists try to pass the guilt on others. One must fight against giving in to their plans. If you are regularly discounted and teased, you have to act. Oppose their mistreatment. It is challenging for them to come across people ready to put up with their behavior. Should they fail to show respect or kindness, they lack the virtue of your friendship or commitment. Exercising self-assurance helps you to safeguard your own value and clearly show that their behavior is inappropriate. 4th, welcome confidence and freedom. Maintaining confidence and autonomy could cause narcissists to reflect on the damage they have done. Others find it harder to question your value when you believe in your own ability. This does not show arrogance. Rather, it shows that their efforts to lessen your value will be useless. They will feel guilty when they see their cruel methods have been useless. Independence has the same worth. The narcissist should not define your validation and happiness. Though this is not the case, they constantly try to persuade you that your happiness depends on them. One can find pleasure in line with their own criteria. 5. Give self-care first attention. When dealing with narcissists and pushing them to rethink their harmful behavior, self-care is absolutely crucial. Recognizing and controlling your emotions will help you to prioritize self-care and prevent them from becoming uncontrollably strong. Eat healthy, exercise often, and get enough rest to keep your physical condition. Engage in leisureful activities like walking or massages to release stress. To deepen your emotional basis, spend time with coworkers and family members that support you. The narcissist loses control as one's self-assurance and condition of well-being grow better. To the audience, greetings. Did you realize 80% of you have not yet subscribed? If you find this video to be of any use, kindly consider supporting and subscribe to it. Your help is really appreciated. We shall now start. 6. Give up need for apologies. Dealing with a narcissist can be challenging work. Even if they are the ones doing badly, they are rather good in convincing you that you are the one responsible. Stop apologizing to inspire regret for their behavior. Apologizing to them is like giving them license to keep mistreating you. They want to persuade you that you are the one acting unfairly and in a logical manner. Still, they are the ones doing damage. They are not the victims. They have to admit it. Try not to give in if they try to make you feel bad once more. When it is unnecessary, resist justifying or apologizing oneself. You are not meant to give them authority over your life. Doing this does so. Get back on yourself. Do not let them guilt-driven manipulation of you result from their acts. Remember, you are not the one who ought to apologize for wrong behavior. 7th, disconnect fully. When trying to induce guilt for the negative actions of a narcissist, a realistic approach is to totally avoid the interaction. Set a space and schedule time for yourself, instead of letting their bad and poisonous behavior influence you. Invest in your own growth. Surround yourself with sympathetic friends and relatives. Keep a safe distance from the narcissist. The knowledge that you are not reacting to the provocations of the narcissist causes them to reflect. They start to consider their transgression and the emptiness their life has been voiding in your absence. Their uncertainty can cause them to finally come to you trying to get your absolution. 8th, stressing your objectives. When dealing with a narcissist, good tactics are needed. Since they get their food from your reactions, it is imperative to keep emotional cool under their destructive acts. Taking back control over your life calls for turning your focus to your enjoyment and well-being. Turn away their attempts to control you and avoid playing their mental games or arguing. Reducing their impact calls for constructive activities and surrounding oneself with inspirational people. Establish and keep clear limits that successfully convey your will to reject inappropriate behavior. Remember that the main goals are maintenance of power and self-protection rather than the search of vengeance. Stay resilient and determined on the road to satisfaction. 19. Cut flattery and compliments. Giving compliments to a narcissist will only help to support their ego and validate their bad actions. They could read that as a sign of their mistreatment admitting. One should avoid praising their ego if they want to induce guilt for their behavior. Rather, apply another approach. Point out their mistakes and shortcomings to show how you view their outer look. Given that narcissists usually hide fears at their heart, this can cause discomfort in them. Refrain from giving in to their relentless efforts at control. Liberating oneself from their influence depends mostly on one not allowing them to determine their self-esteem. Stay tenacious and resist letting their bad behavior define your value. 10. Oppose the pull of their expectations and demands. Dealing with a narcissist might seem difficult. They use several strategies and are always advocating their way. When you disagree, a smart strategy is to stick to your values and oppose their expectations. Though difficult, this is a worthy activity. Tell them straight out no and stick to your position if they press you into awkward circumstances. Their efforts will wear them out finally. Setting boundaries is an act of self-care, not selfishness. Tell clearly your comfort zones and explain their significance. Should somebody ignore your boundaries, you are allowed to disengage without protracted justification. Remember, you have rights to defend yourself, and you owe them nothing. Resist their attempts at manipulation. Should they have been nasty, keep hope. You have dignity. Ignoring yields will help you to approach a better future. Using these techniques will help you free yourself from a narcissist's hold, make them regretful of their acts, and give your health top priority. Keep them out of your life. Back off. Should you find value in this video, We kindly ask you to help us by liking and subscription for more perceptive material. Less than don't miss the chance to view yet another interesting video right here.